Do you have pain in your shoulders? Do you have tension in your shoulders? Are you experiencing tightness in certain movements or range of motions? Today, we're gonna show you my 5 favorite shoulder mobility exercises to help improve the range of motion and improve shoulder health. Hi, I'm Daniel Giordano, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Today, we're gonna show you my 5 favorite moves to improve shoulder health so you can start moving through that full range of motion. We're gonna work areas above and below the joint and all around the joint so we take pressure off of that joint so you can optimize your shoulder health. We're gonna start with thoracic mobility or the mid-back mobility. So he can put his hand on the back of his head. And what we wanna do is we wanna make sure that we're fully rotating. So he's gonna rotate all the way down towards the other hand and then all the way up to the ceiling, following your elbow with your eyes and tucking that bottom rib under. So you get that full rotation. Come down again. So I like to do about 5 of these to 8 of these to open up that mid-back rotation. If that is restricted, it can cause restrictions in your shoulder. If this mid-back isn't getting full range of motion or not moving properly, you actually may have a lack of range of motion at the shoulder. So let's make sure that we're getting through these to increase mobility of your mid-back and to take pressure off of that shoulder joint. Okay, so 5 to 8 on each side would be most ideal. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch into a pec stretch to target the anterior aspect of the shoulder. So he's gonna take his hand out to the side, lock this hand in on the ground, and then we're gonna come down and turn our whole body to that left side, creating that stretch anteriorly through the pec and also through that bicep. Come back up, and then we'll repeat back down. So we're gonna do these dynamically to temporarily increase the range of motion, to try to get some more blood flow and circulation back to this area and to take pressure off that bicep, which attaches at that shoulder joint, and also that pec muscle for your chest to open up. The more rounded we are, the more impinging that may occur in the shoulder, which could increase tension in the shoulder itself. We do a couple more of these, 2 more. You might feel this down through the bicep, down through the forearm, and that's just telling us that we got tightness all the way up that chain, okay? So make sure you're getting through the whole position and then back up. Next, we're gonna target the lat. He's gonna come into the child's pose, hands out in front. So we wanna make sure that we're sitting back into that child's pose. That lat muscle is an internal rotator of that shoulder, and if it's too tight, it can actually rotate you in a little bit. So we wanna make sure that it's loose and more mobile, so we're getting that stretch and opening up the shoulder as well. What I like to do to specifically target the lat is pull the opposite hand in towards your chest, take that hand, wrap it over, and just sit back into it. Feel that stretch through your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then rock forward. Get out of that, and then rock back into it. Okay, so you're gonna feel that stretch all the way through here, all the way possibly down to the thoracolumbar junction to take pressure off of that area. But make sure if those lats are tight, you may have internal rotation. So let's make sure we're keeping these loose and opening up that whole shoulder aspect as well. Good. Now we're gonna target the posterior capsule of the shoulder. So we're gonna stay in this quadruped position. And he's gonna take his hand reaching through the body, putting the back of the palm on the ground, and then slightly just leaning that weight into that right side so you get a stretch through the posterior capsule. We wanna make sure that same thing, that this posterior capsule is loosened up, because that's where our rotator cuff muscles are running through, right? And if we have too much pressure in that posterior capsule, it may cause some pressure into the shoulder joint, hence increasing tension in that shoulder. So this will help relieve the pressure on the posterior aspect of the back side of the shoulder blade. Good, do a couple of these. Make sure that that back of the hand is really locked in the ground, so you're leveraging your weight on the area, creating the stretch with your body weight. Okay, so the last one is actually gonna be somewhat of a stability exercise. We wanna make sure that ever since we loosened up all the areas around the shoulder, that we're stabilizing. So it's optimizing our position on the shoulder, and so that the tissue, our motor nerves are firing, everything's firing up, so everything feels more stable and it's more protected around that shoulder, so improving our shoulder health fully, okay? So what we wanna do is we're gonna put the band on your wrist. Remember, the band's gonna have resistance through the range of motion, so let's always make sure we keep tension on that band. We're gonna push our shoulder blades back, so a little retraction there. Keep those elbows tight at your side. Don't let the elbows flare off your side, okay? Keep the elbows tight. And we're just gonna slightly open up. Feel that contraction through your deltoid, your rotator cuff muscles. You feel that? Good, and then come back in, and we're gonna repeat. Just like the other moves, we're gonna do 8 of these or so to just get some more stabilization in the shoulder, taking pressure off the shoulder, and just optimizing your shoulder health. Keep those elbows tight, keep those shoulders back. We're gonna make sure our shoulders staying back, down, retracted, and depressed, elbows tight at our sides, so we really target the external rotators of the shoulder itself. Great. So that was my 5 favorite moves for shoulder health. Okay, remember, we mobilized, we stretched, and then we stabilized, so we're optimizing your shoulder health to take pressure off your shoulder throughout the day so that you can do everything you want in the weight room, out of the weight room, in your daily life, without any pressure in that shoulder.